Hey guys, we're back once again with a brand new pickups video. So let's not waste any time like usual and hop right into it. Okay, so first up we have one that I've been waiting on for a while now, and that is Final Fantasy 16. Yes, we finally got a new mainline Final Fantasy game. It's been so long since 15 came out, which was what, 2016 I think? So yeah, that's about 7 years. So yeah, here we go, another Final Fantasy game that's taking the action, you know, kind of RPG route. I don't think Square Enix will ever do another turn-based Final Fantasy game ever. Just given how, you know, modern games are these days, everything's so action oriented, yeah, we probably won't be getting another one of those. But anyway, this is still a really cool game, really good game, very mature for a Final Fantasy game. Actually, yeah, it's rated M, I do believe. Yeah, so this is a much more mature and dark Final Fantasy. It is not your Final Fantasy from yesteryear, from like, you know, way back when I was a kid. Man, to play this now, if I was like still 16 or 17, I'm like, holy shit, this game's insane. They're chopping heads off, they're freaking beating down kids, and holy hell, everything's going on in this game that's you never expect from something like 8, 9 or something like that. No way. But still a really cool game. I can definitely understand why Square will want, you know, Final Fantasy to go into a newer direction, because I guess Japan, they just ain't feeling console games like that, especially like, you know, AAA PS5 games. So it's great. But yeah, I kind of miss turn-based. But anyway, what do you guys think about Final Fantasy 16? So here's one I've been waiting on even more so than Final Fantasy 16, and that is Resident Evil 4. Yes, one of my favorite games of all time, Resident Evil 4, being remade for a modern age. Oh man, what a game. This is, again, like I said in my previous pickups video with Resident Evil 2 and 3, well, mostly 2, Capcom really knows how to do remakes for sure.
Thank you.
This takes everything that you loved about Resident Evil 4 back on the GameCube, PS2, Wii, PC, Android, iOS. The damn game was on everything. But yeah, this takes all of that, repackages it, gives you more with updated graphics, new script, just overall a amazing remake. You can't go wrong with this, and if you love Resident Evil, definitely do yourself a favor and pick this one up. If you like horror games, if you like action games, you can't go wrong with this one. Resident Evil 4, guys. Alright, next up is One Piece World Seeker on the PlayStation 4 here. So yeah, I remember when the trailer first dropped for this one, and I was like, damn, this One Piece game looks awesome. It's about to be like a huge adventurous One Piece game. It's what is it, One Piece Unlimited Adventure, whatever, on the Wii there. It's what that one should have been, and again, it was a trailer, so trailers are meant to make things look great. Unfortunately, when the game came out, a lot of people didn't really like it. I guess Bandai Namco took what they learned from this game and applied it to the new One Piece game, where now you can actually use all of the Straw Hat Pirates, you know, as opposed to this one where you just only use Luffy, if I'm not mistaken. And still, nobody really cares about that game either. So I just don't think One Piece will ever catch a break when it comes to games. That's just how it is. Poor One Piece. All right. Oh, wow. Speaking of One Piece, here's another game that features One Piece characters, and that is the infamous Jump Force on the PlayStation 5. Excuse me, the PlayStation 4 here. Yeah, another rather underwhelming Shonen Jump game, another underwhelming fighting game from, you know, featuring Shonen Jump characters. I don't think Shonen Jump games would be quite as good as they once were, especially back in the Jump Superstars and Jump Ultimate Stars days on the DS. Like, they've had so many years to try and top that game with, you know, the whole ensemble Shonen Jump games like this, featuring JoJo and Naruto and One Piece, Dragon Ball, all that stuff. They tried the same thing with, what is it, J Stars Victory, whatever versus. That one sucked. People say this one sucked too. They had another chance, but they ruined it. There's Jump Force for you. And also, if you didn't know, they took this game off of all of the online stores, so you can't get it digitally anymore. The only way you can get it is physical now, so if you do see a copy, be sure to grab it. It might go up in price. You never know. Here we go. Tekken 7. Now, I like Tekken. I'm not good at Tekken, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the characters. I do enjoy the story and all that stuff. I'm just not very good at it. I'm more of a 2D fighter type of guy, but I know a lot of people have the same complaints when it comes to like 3D fighters and stuff like that. Like, oh man, it's too complex. There's too many commands. There's all this and that, and it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, maybe one day, you know, when I really get down and dirty with Tekken, maybe I'll learn it. But as for now, I just mess around with it. It's still pretty fun. Again, love the characters, love the story. Looking forward to Tekken 8. Maybe I'll actually get into that one. Dead or Alive 6. Man, does anybody even remember when this one came out? I don't think many people picked this one up, or a lot of people probably didn't play it, but it was such a stark contrast from when Dead or Alive 5 came out, and that one was a hit. 6 comes out, I guess a lot of people felt like me, maybe it was just more of the same with 5, and that wasn't necessarily a good thing. Yeah, it was just too much like 5. I guess that's what a lot of people were thinking. A couple of new characters here and there, I guess that wasn't enough for a lot of people, and this one came and it went really fast. I mean, I think it's alright, but I don't think I'll ever be playing this one again. I'll probably go back to 5 before I mess around with this one. DOA 6. Alright, here's another PS4 game. Not a fighting game, but it is I think this is an RPG. Code Vein. Don't know much about this game, but I mean, I got it as one of GameStop's, what is it, 4 for 10 or 4 for 20. I was like, okay, why not? The game looked alright when it first came out. Again, don't know too much about it, but what was it, like, I think it was just 4 for 10, so that was $2.50 for it. Not bad. Code Vein. Alright, another RPG here, and that is Yakuza, Like a Dragon. So when it comes to the Yakuza games, I suffer from what I like to call the Skyrim effect, or the Elder Scrolls effect, where it's just too much side stuff to do. I want to focus on the side stuff, and I never get, you know, through the main quest, because I'm always messing around with extra stuff. Like, I guess I'm just that OCD, you know what I'm saying? So I can never get through these games, but one of these days, I'm gonna get to this game. What is this, the 8th in the series? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish 0. Gonna finish 1. I think I'm like halfway through 1. Gonna go to 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. One of these days, Yakuza. One of these days. Alrighty, here we go. Another remake. A remake of I guess my 3rd favorite game of all time, which is Seiken Densetsu 3, or I guess now Square Enix calls it, was it Trials of Mana? So I really enjoy Seiken Densetsu 3 on the Super Nintendo or the Super Famicom, whichever you prefer. And when they showed this one off, I was like, okay, Square Enix. This came out of nowhere, but I trust you not to ruin one of my favorite games of all time, and apparently it is a hit. I haven't messed around with it. I tried the demo, which is pretty cool, but haven't really delved into the full game, but I'm really looking forward to actually trying this one out. One of my favorite games of all time. There you go. So here's one for you, a pretty controversial one. That is Shenmue 3. Man, I remember when the Kickstarter first came out for this game, I was all on board. Dropped my 30 or whatever for the digital PC version or whatever. Waited forever. The game finally came out. I got my PC code from Kickstarter or Sega, whoever. Haven't installed it because when it came out, people said this game was just atrocious. And I'm kind of scared to play it now because I really love Shenmue 1 and 2, especially 2. And when people said this one is not what you'd expect coming off of those games, I'm just like, yo, it can't be that bad, right? But I'm just still on the fence on it. Like, man, should I really bother playing this one? Should I really go in and be disappointed? I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to play this one, man, to be honest with you. So I guess Shenmue 3 will have to be shelved forever. Alright, 2 more PS4 games really quickly. We got Man of Medan and Little Hope of the Dark Pictures Anthology. So here's the new series from the guys who gave you Until Dawn and, you know, stuff like that back in the day. More games where, you know, the choices you make in the game kind of matter to really push, you know, the story along. Yeah, they're those type of games again. I really enjoy those type of things though. They're really easy to get through, and I don't know, I'm finding myself lately enjoying a lot more story-driven games. Yeah, I really enjoy games like this. A lot of people don't like the, what they call interactive movies or whatever, like this and Detroit Become Human and stuff like that, but I do. I don't mind a, you know, nice story-driven game, so long as it does have some degree of gameplay, so long as the game isn't playing itself for you. Haven't had a chance to play these, and apparently there's like 2 more that came out in the last like year or 2. So yeah, I definitely got my work cut out for me with these games, the Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan, and Little Hope. Alright, next up is a 360 game. Yes, it's been a while since I bought a 360 game, and here's one I've been wanting for a very long time now. I can't believe I didn't own it. That is Dante's Inferno. It looks like one of those fast-paced action games that's right up my alley, like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry and all that type of stuff. Wow, I like the way the back of the box actually says, "Go to hell," like just in big bold letters, nothing else. Just go to hell. Okay, see, it's been a long 13 years, guys, and I finally got my hands on it. So what do you guys think about Dante's Inferno if you played it? Let me know. Alright, switch time. Always a good time. Here we go. Fire Emblem Engage. Very good game. Again, if you know me and you've been watching these videos for a while, you know I always say Fire Emblem is my favorite series of all time, and it is. So this one, it's a nice departure from what we got with Fire Emblem Three Houses. A lot more along the basic kind of style of Fire Emblem where you go from map to map almost. There is stuff you do in between, but it's not like the whole house thing or the school thing and all that stuff where you spend day after day doing stuff to help your students stuff. Yeah, that kind of overstayed its welcome in Three Houses. Still love it, but I do feel like it did overstay its welcome. So this game scrapped a lot of that, but it does still have some social interactions and things like that. So yeah, this one is pretty cool because it caters to not only newer Fire Emblem fans, but fans of, you know, old Fire Emblems and stuff like that. You can like link up with characters in battle. You can also like bond older Fire Emblem characters to your main characters to get like upgraded stats and things like that. It's really cool to see some of those old familiar faces and some of the new ones too. So if you guys like Fire Emblem, you can't go wrong with this one. Check out Fire Emblem Engage. Oh, what have we got here? Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. My freaking god, what a game. So yeah, obviously this is the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Has the same map, but it also introduces 2 new maps, which are the Sky Island maps and the Underground, or the Depths or whatever. So basically, Nintendo took Breath of the Wild and kicked it up to 11 here with this game. Man, I really wish I can sit here and talk about this game all day, but I can't. I got so much other stuff to go through. But guys, if you have not played Tears of the Kingdom, what are you doing? Go pick it up now. Now. Alright, got some limited run stuff, something that always takes forever to get here, and I finally got it in the mail a couple of months ago. And first up is Shantae and the Pirate's Curse here on the Nintendo Switch, the limited run collector's edition here. If you guys love 2D fast-paced action games, you can't go wrong with Shantae and the Pirate's Curse here. Thank you, Limited Run, for finally shipping this one out. I got like 2 more Shantae things to, you know, be delivered, so maybe next year I might get my copy of, what is it, I don't even know what I even ordered anymore. I know it was like a statue. I know one of those is coming, and also another collector's edition, but see, again, really cool to finally have my Shantae and the Pirate's Curse limited run collector's edition here. Okay, and for some odd reason I got 2 copies of Shantae and the 7 Sirens here. Yeah, I got the Switch version and I got the PS4 version. 2 copies. Alright, a random PS4 pickup I got a while ago. God, this is probably like 2 years ago. I forgot to put it in the last video. But anyway, that's Kandagawa Jet Girls. So yeah, this is the collector's edition of the game. I don't even know if there was a regular edition. I don't know, but whatever. So yeah, for what I paid for it seems like you get a decent amount of stuff in it, and a pretty cool box also. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the main reason I bought the Nintendo Switch. And that is for, bam, Bayonetta 3 Trinity Masquerade Edition. Actually, I didn't even know, obviously I didn't know that this was coming out when the original Bayonetta 3 teaser was dropped or whatever. Oh my god, Nintendo, you gotta stop announcing stuff so early. It's getting ridiculous. It really is. But yeah, Bayonetta, one of my favorite action series of all time. Like the Wii U, I actually bought the Wii U the same day Bayonetta 2 came out. I was like, damn, well, I gotta get the Nintendo system now in order to play Bayonetta, because I absolutely love Bayonetta 1. So yeah, I dropped $300 on the Wii U. Kind of regret it, but anyway, kind of the same deal with this one. But no, actually, I take that back. I don't regret buying the Switch. The Switch is great. Wii U, not so much. But anyway, so yeah, it was pretty cool. I actually snagged one of these via pre-order like 2 days before the game came out. Yeah, the local Best Buy, they actually, I was just randomly browsing Best Buy's website. So yeah, I guess I got lucky that morning, because again, I was just browsing Best Buy and I happened to see that they had this available for pre-order at my local Best Buy. So it was all good. So yeah, I am really happy to have a copy of this. Thank God. I really wanted it bad.